Where are we at? Hey, you guys, what's going on? Look, I broke my glasses. Can you see this? Damn it. Now I'm really crooked. Got set up time today. I'm up early. And I got up in time to read Birdie Bird's question or answer or statement having to do with the end of times. Well, I think we'll just hold our breath because, that date's not too far away from now. So, I'll just tell you that Pearl, she's batshit crazy. Most anybody who follows the Bible in such a way that there's like zealots or, like she's thought, oh, God spoke to me. I would like to hear God speaks, what God says, but we can't hear that. That's a situation that's inside of us. Or, you know, it's her idea. It's her idea that, what the hell? We got another pair of glasses around here somewhere that I don't have to keep farting around with these. Well, anyways, uh, our Bible has given us all kinds of truths. And the end of times and what's going to happen and stuff like that isn't one of them. This fire and brimstone is what someone's gotten out of the end of times with monsters coming up. Are you guys born in Tokyo or something like that? You got Godzilla's on his way to come up and get you and shit like that. That's some crazy ass shit thinking. And yes, I used to think that way too. Wish I knew where I had my. I can't see for shit. My place is such a mess. There are no monsters coming. The beast, the way it talks about in our Bible, there's two things that we have to give up. And that's our dirty skin, which is Father. Father is the one. Father represents the body, you and me. And so we have to, if we want to cleanse ourselves, just think about it. If we have to cleanse ourselves, this is what they're talking about washing. This is the part of us that says that we get baptized by water. So we do this. This situation happens as a meditation procedure that when we go into meditation, there's an obvious, like cut off from the outside world when you go into this deep meditation. That's the valley. That's going in. That's the whole point of it. Now, where you wind up is a whole nother thing because people can meditate. People can do this all the time. But whether or not this little spot opens is whether or not you go up there knocking on that door for that reason. People meditate all the time, but they don't go up there to find God. They go up there to get some kind of relaxation. But this is also rest. This is where you're supposed to get your rest. And so, yeah, so we're at battles with the word as a regards to or in its relation with the letter. I mean, with the spiritual side of our Bible. So the letter kills. This is what you read, and this is what everybody feeds off of, and they're waiting for the world to end, and they're waiting for God to kill them and take them home with Him. And they're not going to get that, They're just not going to get that. So why is it that I care so much that a bunch of dead people think that God's going to come and take care of them, when Satan is going to be the one that pops and kills them all. This is because that's all they got. We don't get we don't get the Holy Ghost until Jesus comes. And if you guys are still waiting on Jesus, then the bitch ain't come. You understand? You gotta have some thought to this. Can't be so stupid about this idea. If the Holy Ghost is fire. This is when you're baptized by fire. This is the idea of being cleansed and purified from your old sins. And all it is, and God tells us in our Bible, that all it is a simple little walk through your mind to make go on to the other side. That this is to come over, come home, and don't worry about all that shit. This is it. So the end of times is, oh, you'll know when all these crazy things are going on and shit. Well, things are crazy. Crazy shit's going on all the time. The outside world belongs to mankind. It's about confusion. It's about this leopard. It's the way our mind, when we're unclean and unbalanced and broken and divided house. That's what you get. Damn. A bunch of stupid idiots, right? Yeah, and I was one of them too. That's what I'm telling you. The knowledge of God is to set you free, and it sets you free out of all that shit. Because when I look at it now, it's kind of, I like to giggle, you know. Except I know that you really mean it. You're like, oh my God, she says, I could see the demon in the sky. I could see what she saw. Oh, she's connected to God. She's getting, oh, blow it out your ass. All right? That's straight from Jesus saying, what a bunch of damn fools. Do you understand? Anything that goes on in that Bible and you're reading it and you can see it, I can see it too. It's nothing new. The end of times for a bunch of people that the Bible calls adulteress. You know what that means? That means you're going off on your wife or your husband. You're adulterous generation. It means because you're divided. Your house is divided. And instead of going to your original host, your original mother, original husband, no, you're going off to the bitch. You're going off to something else. You're going to the whore. That's why you're an adulterous generation. And that's why those are the only ones that ask for a sign, because they don't know better. All right? I got connected to God, and I'm reading the Bible. I'm exhuming all of its truths right before your eyes, and yet I'm showing you the side that saves us. And you know, and the Bible tells us that the other side is the one that takes us away from God and the truth. This is the dry land. It's Father's word. It's not Jesus's word. Jesus's word is to take no thought, break bread, and then we meet Mother. I will introduce you to the Holy Ghost. The Bible says that. If you don't got Jesus, you ain't got no Holy Ghost. If you're waiting on Jesus, then you're waiting on the Holy Ghost. There's none of these two things are gone from you. Just use your smarts. You ain't got shit. You're off on your own. You are yourself. You are yourself, this person, this God, this Jesus, this person that can go inside, the only priest that's allowed up in this temple. You are the only one in there. You are this guy. And as long as you're parading around on the outside, you ain't going to get nowhere. That's the blind side of things. This other side is only for the few. So, the blind side is really full of a bunch of dumb, dead, spiritless, lifeless fools playing the folly. And they want off this earth so bad. And they're just an adulterous generation. And Jesus says not one of these people will die. Not one of these people will see death. And so when you see that, you think, oh my God, I'm going to die over and over and over and over again. I will never die. Well, damn it. The thing is if you can never walk through the valley of the shadow of death, if you cannot do that, if you cannot sit down and meditate and bring this on yourself, then you'll never get there. You're never going to meet this guy. You're never going to meet Father, Jesus, or anybody. When you do, then that's your end of times. That's what it means by the end of time. That's what the Bible means by the end of times. Because you never have to go through all this stupid shit anymore. But we're tasked to help drag other people out of this hell. Kicking and screaming the way it comes out, but no, they have to come out willingly. It has to be of their own doings, of their own wants. Why do I talk to dead people? Yeah, because I see a light in them, and we could use that light. And you could use it too, you idiot. Get off this trip. Learn what the spiritual side of our Bible is. And pull yourself out of hell. It's about time. And it's time.